gun fetish, suicide, inverse in vitro. I make the beat go around like parallelogram shaped algorithm. It's the ever changing, never the same thing changing, aiming intricate arterial wall, armor piercing arrows through your spinal, black rhino through your Kevlar, Death Star audio emperor, contemporary composer, serial flows feel like dust. I'm pain, needle popping the week number 6, Rust-Oleum dripping from the 2 train, all city acidic epicenter, indicative of the problem. I'm the cure, AC boy, AD boy, hey B boy, act like you know the structure. The ever fluctuating waveform suction of a black hole will crush your world. Function like ghost in essence in man form. I transform the land you stand on. Nervous MCs, Mr. Freeze, High Priest, the Ice Kings with the nice things. Gun talk, run New York down. Here we run lyrics. Gun talk, run New York, but down here we run lyrics.
I sketch the infinite, chosen frozen. Gift the shit that splits like tits loose at 40 deuce. Tips and keeping niggas hemoglobin, hypertension in the maze for light beam. Willy Milly dollar dream, label lobby scheme. Maybe on my probably be gleam, bust through scenes with a beam. Niggas is straight, one time trigger pull, a rusty voice, big bad wolf. Mimic middle schooler, follow tip, hollow flip trick, seal circus, kneel bow for the act. Drama puff lip, quick shit. Yo, I like the wick, wonder white owl, laugh, scowl, foul MCs. In the bow of flash phase, rash players on stage, delayed and pass like videos pause. Look what that nigga was wearing. Gas tearing off a sheet, I bam. Roll through crease of the sun, priest done. Big beast, Godzilla foot, up a spot like a chin. In your girl's twat, lean men, feel force like you busting off. Phlegm, porno, favorite gym. Ono in your Lennon like Yoko. Soloist bipolar modulating, roller bowler to your inner flurry like Denver to water. A scurry, but niggas is still blurry like a bootleg. Or nerds can't find their bifocal. As my vocal slam, local niggas hyped on decks like WWF, not connecting. Insurrect my Nicene creeds. Wait for blessings, M. Sayyid. First birth, general, empirical, umbilical, miracle, lyrical, syllable, zero in your ass, fully swat, flask, a gin, sip hot, sweaty detectives plant outside my crib as my throat bends your limbs. Rounded globe, around the strobe, make your earring.
You are now hearing the tribe pinnacle, crown jewels around fool's eye school. If you ever forget the elephant-sized mastodon, remember you'll never find the visceral force. I'm just as blinding, Iron Man pulsar ray emitting neon, freon from a refrigerator full of decapitations by a man whose hands are cold. Circular saw incision, ipso facto, exacto blade shade daily. Bloody razor, erase the F from fear. Add a H for here, add a T for heart. From the start you want the ending, pretending you're alive. Knowing your marble mouth Marlon Brando mumbles will never humble the tag team Tony Atlas. Rocky Johnson, rocking the belt ball beam Earl Blaize. And so you know our blades will never be thirsty, no mercy. HP for non-believers in the year 4030 AD.
Driver, human, thruster, voice activated, secret star, incognito, libido, parallel, vertical, imperfection and pattern, lunatic, rhino on vinyl, rocket surfer, berserker. My oral ejaculations cause cerebral lacerations, pinpoint prisons from mass rejections, won't conform to be dull, nor condemned to disappear. No fear, your time long past will say nothing, but my unrestricted testimonials are regarded with awe, like facial expression frozen in this still picture like furniture. That's jaw modulation. They aim to entertain with new sensation, rivals your illusion. The safety that war cowboy this is a coat as my quotes and notes. The instrument in the throat of the underway ghost is a thinking play cool physique is discreet as a needle and approaches in perpetual motion to proceed over you prehistorics trying digital over the dinosaur extinct like an 8-track being solo no sidekick never the victim of your judgment zap alchemy a text task a gun welcome to tomorrow griff rap in the present I bring the past see your presence actions spoke volumes turn it up but never loud enough climbing the peaks that rival my thoughts in transit from your mundane entrapment no longer in Kansas so quick your heels and make it happen make it happen make it happen make it happen make it happen. My body, your body, nobody, anybody, not the best, but do my best to get better, to move the body. My body, your body, nobody, anybody. Not the best, but do my best to get better, better to move the body. My body, your body, nobody, anybody. Not the best, but do my best to get better, better to move the body. My body, your body, nobody, anybody. Not the best, but do my best to get better, better to move the body. Backstroke to glory days, gone thirsty, tape recorders need water. Silhouettes of their former selves find the genuine article. Abstract but not arbitrary, but my substance refreshing. Miscellaneous, soap setting seas washed up. Least likely the one you're passing. Animosity overcompensates for your lack of ideas. Therefore I leave you to yourselves. Passages dwell in a static response with push button affection from my phonics. And spectrosonic catchy comet data particle accelerated. Tempo clouds spit expulsions like a gazelle in the grace for great leaps forward. On microphones like oxygen for trees to breathe. Not concerned with battling, but babbling beyond your mere mortal methodology. In the blink of an eye, eliminated by the fatigue and the lack of your capacity. Banish the bliss and the ignorance of your audacity. Vital upheaval, administered similar to vaccine. Gift of tongue legible, incredible. Decibel thrust of the bow, yet sparse, epic for a wide world waiting. The sins of saccharine sinisters, moral corrupting the severed head from my severe tongue lashing. No longer in Kansas, so click your heels and make it happen. Make it happen, make it happen, make it happen, make it happen. My body, your body, nobody, anybody. Not the best, but do my best to get better, better to move the body. My body, your body, nobody, anybody. Not the best, but do my best to get better, better to move the body. My body, your body, nobody, anybody. Not the best, but do my best to get better, better to move the body. My body, your body, nobody, anybody. Not the best, but do my best to get better, better to move the body.
Started with this. When the pen hits the paper, pitter-patters with palpitation of putty and puppets causes sputter from weighted burdens of billowing, beckoning bronchioles that conquer you, causing you trauma. You fall into echoing oceans, they're calling you. Word we warning you, aren't you cold turning blue? Orange, your origin started in my sack track. Hermaphrodite, inside, shine like light. Bright lights, bright futures, yours is limited. Gimmicks and mimicry have made me jaded. You're dated, they didn't tell you, but your life is not your own clone. There's no one in the picture, it's a fiction of your figment. The different things that you remember are from my life, like the time your mind told you rhymes were worth more than the price of looking back.
The world is flat, you fell off, hoping that the laws of gravity will bring you back to earth. If not, okay. Your words fall lighter than air, so float away and disappear into a black hole, son. And disappear into a black hole, son. Your world is flat, you fell off, hoping that the laws of gravity will bring you back to earth. If not, okay. Your words fall lighter than air, so float away and disappear into a black hole, son. And disappear into a black hole, son.
Each coast knows, most boastful, anti-pop, anti-matter. Mere matter catastrophically crashes the moment we pass in the fabric of going through holes that you left in the moment you stole and then left in a photo. So the synergy of energy, this emptying from you to me, is making me much stronger as the dawn reaches a close. No flows matter when mastodons froze. That's the bomb flows. I heard that from Venus. My mic is like Neptune's trident. My mic is vibrant. It's not a cave, it's a rib cage. A stone age beast. This beat is primitive. Makes you move like the clouds.
Your world is flat, you fell off, hoping that the laws of gravity will bring you back to earth. If not, okay. Your words fall lighter than air, so float away and disappear into a black hole, son. And disappear into a black hole, son. Your world is flat, you fell off, hoping that the laws of gravity will bring you back to earth. If not, okay. Your words fall lighter than air, so float away and disappear into a black hole, son. And disappear into a black hole, son.
In, through, and beyond.
something like, man, something's f***ed up here. This is just, you know, not right.
I left my crib and slid like some barbecue ribs. Hit the bridge at 80, puffing a twig, listening to Big. City line on the side of my wig. I had to dig for the right street of the house where my man lived. Pistol Peter Joker, kinda cat who sell a gat in beachfront cottage to a North Dakota broker. Had an addiction to poker. Old cats loose since McGuire and Sosa. The night was bucked like Thriller. I pull out in front of his villa. He grinned like Riddler. Wait for this girl, hopped in the whip like, yo, what the fuck, man? Yo, what's up? Yo, let's hit this tit joint. Yup, bet like Midler. Pulling on a Miller, we excel. Dipping to the striptease, splitting trees till my eyes were holier than Swiss cheese. Feeling 6'6" green like Bixby. I could barely drive, laughing like the first time I drank Sayyid eyes and twirled. Till I seen the sign, live girls. Pulled up, locked the whip, yo, your head's gonna swirl. Nah, fuck that flip, wait till you see this shit. Say, 90. It's on like refrigerators, bounces with alligators, pin face like hellraisers, wearing cowboy hats, patting me down with a frown and half slap. Sizzler banging out the system of sound. Not one busted female, the spot was more flash than Korean Lee nails. Ass swinging, flopping, ringing more than retail. In front of my eyes, a couple of rounds went by. This chick put on a disguise like Batman, gave a lap dance. Pete was talking to this other female in black pants, spandex, topless, swinging tits like reels on Ampex. I heard her say something like she was ambidex. He wanted to take it to the next, disappeared with 2 bottles of Bex. Then I looked out the window, saw 2 cats come out of Lex, nodding to the bouncer that pointed to the back where they flexed like fuck sex, waiting for a check. Yo, Pete, it's Jet, let's be out, feel a threat. Then I heard a shriek, the 2 cats from the Lex in the back were somehow deleted from the scene, but the scream was definitely a female, young, just out of her teens. The music came to a screech. Yo, where the fuck is Pete? Blood starts sticking to my feet. Then I heard a stripper flap. I broke out like a bad rash. Back to the whip. Pete was hiding behind garbage and shit, talking about some cats at a full clip to me and that chick, but missed. We rolled low like fuck, yo, I don't know. Dropped him off by the bridge. Came back home to the lab. Rolled a bag and took a drag. Thinking, yo, who popped the stripper? Was my man blowing 2 L's that flipped on some Jack the Ripper? All those Siamese cats in the Lex, ice like the Big Dipper. You paint the picture. Who popped the stripper? Was it my man blowing 2 L's that flipped on some Jack the Ripper? All those Siamese cats in the Lex, ice like the Big Dipper. You paint the picture. Who popped the stripper?
Shark-infested water, message in a bottle. No man is an island, individual, visual MC. Me, I love life. Shark-infested water, message in a bottle. No man is an island, individual, visual MC. Me, I love life. Disconcerting, unnerving, let's try something new this time. I'll play the part of the heart-torn rapper trying to reveal his real feelings but lacking devices. Priceless paradigm, I'm the papermate ape in a human suit, loop, genesis, condensed, ego, fine line, slash, dot, dash, asteroid, blast, 8-bit graphic, guitar, adolescent, reminiscent of days before the sun, 1-2 compromise, additional 3/5 component, opponent of linear time, sublime, deluxe, electrolux, flux, on the crux, replay the crucifixion, Doubting Thomas, atomic scars on glass desk, mark the present of prehistoric thermal combustion, but something in the back of my mind keeps me here. Careful, baby girl, daddy's mind is gone. She saw me standing still moving, tried to keep it together. Together we laughed, gave her a bath, put her in bed, crashed next to wife. Life, infinite, perspective, perpetual, dawn, rising, horizon, the eyes and MCs lurk. I do the work of my creator, makes a lot and start the day. A new cartoon blends and babies laughter after me. And this is kiss, hug, lay up. Get up, start the day once more. Beyond the corridor of time awaits. Only fate knows. Fully blown, recurring theme, extrapolating, rap relating the invisible man, cellophane, take dance, stand, Spanish, Holland to Pakistan, Lance, lightsaber, noble savage, idiot, savant, cavalier, 3-part frames, change lanes, no blinkers, life's too fast, need to take it slow. Shark-infested waters, message in a bottle. No man is an island, individual, visual MC. Me, I love life. Shark-infested water, message in a bottle.
No man is an island. Individual, visual MC. Me, I love life.
I fuck the rubber bands that make the man stand at the gather data. Slash out of contrast, verse slash slap. Niggas cross the table like moms, plus cooking callaloo calms. No qualms, these psalms like palms bring arms in forms of nods. Shaking niggas chin like Jack Clugman. Come on, give it up like sluts in the year prom. Dot, I'm capital crowns, give it over your country style like the Pentagon. Planet E, I square off like a calendar, waiting line for Patty. One nigga swept me like Betty, Betty, Betty. Life is comedy, tragedy, mundane and frozen in a muddle in battery tunnel. So I huddle in a trance pure so I can keep shit out like the Muir bubble. Make 4 sets of septuplets, corner the scene and laugh clean. See, really the only calm is my flexion in the mirror. Terrors I battle till you roll back home to soak my face and rinse flow. Dry face the towel, glow the local chords and glare. Keep my stairs to prayers.
Lift like a window, exit inappropriate comparison separated by glass. Gifted amateur, lip syncing precaution in an age of innocence, well rehearsed. Walls don't exist. We exercise capacity to reach beyond self, plunging face first.
End of the impasse, face mask, pacifists taste glass as they buckle in their resolve. From this moment on, no more Mr. Nice Guy, razor edge butterfly. Don't kill me cause I'm pretty bleach, propagandist, hand with shoulder fists, up bent elbows fly, Goliath I sling, I sing rocks to your mental left.
Eclipse through the 44-day desert trek, deep dirt dig, dark debts, wig split, shit talk, wick tick, black, step back, head crack, jetpack, crocodile, lock, verse slap, treasure chest box, knock knocks, mocks and bloody vest, in my studies rest wet, yes I will mix mind to pen, can't come in, cyanide, lights dim, with 2 parts of barley, I float this, collapse you on hotel floors like Chris Farley overdoses.
2 at your intersection gazing, collision path, hoping one day to collide, it's all crash and burn. Eye cemetery where the dreamers go to bury all the dioramas. I am an MC, you try to rhyme but sound awkward. Back to the future, let's move forward. I only serve takeout, best eaten cold. Control, Alt, Delete. Wings on my feet, ankle fleet, can't race, turtle pace, you need this. Lift.
Congested from the spark of small talk, facade covers your corrosion. Virtue. Plate screeching, knife and fork abrasive as decorative cohesion makes virtue. The charred fabric of the embroidered skin graft.
I bask in the bareback spasm, deadly habit, homicide, black ice, mic slides off the average road type, flow derailer, overturn the tractor trailer, crack your skull, cabbage, savage, beast, beat, sweet, delicious, suspicious. Maverick out of towner, stalked in your club and shit got quiet at the counter. Local yokel tracks and smack like Pat's belt buckle. I muffle your appliance like Midas and give you trouble, neck double, double, tech 9. Rhyme trouble, mics of mine, never crumble.
Through clenched teeth, innumerable ribbons in a wave of a conductor's wand. Coming out of his mouth, float unending upon spiral revolves, chasing from air and oratorical jousting matches, while you're left covered in a film of perspiration, not foolish enough to fear my presence. Such is the rhythm of destiny you couldn't escape if you were in the witness protection program. Each gesture as quick as lightning, while the mechanisms of wings roar and sputter. Devastating tissue thick testosterone pencil pickers which could only fit through the keyholes. The doors squeak thick in an orgasm, so you moved on to kitchen utensils, playing yourself like golf in a graveyard. Possessed with the personality of a zit, while I'll always remain as malleable as any joystick maneuver. Flotations of my intonations are never turbulent as clouds skate across skies, where if my hour of discharge was a star running up to catch shadows, the silent holds of your hips lacks luster. It's spoiled to a hopeless extent, juvenile like kids with crayons which scribble the illusion of progress upon a color filter of its validity, which topples without a kickstand. The silence is violent as laughter brings the noise of its collapse. The circumstances unveiled in folds of time as the clock winds down, trickling towards the next hour, awaiting to face the continuum of twilights, neither night nor day. Very far, yet very near on the opposite side of the coin, imprinted upon the memory like a wound. MCs lay victim to the luxury of factories like an invalid of no arms or legs, sleeps dreaming of movement. But such is the price for applause and obtaining the slightest approval, as a sarcophagus stands in memory of the dead dude amid geometrical ruins, and spectators gather around and mourn.
And mourn. And mourn.
greatest work. It's an opera, a kind of pop cantata. It tells the story of a young man who sells his soul to the devil to become a pop star.
Yeah, Mr. Swan, now who's gonna be singing this? The Juicy Fruits?
No, they're a reflection of the past. Gentlemen, I give you the future.
Is my certified whisper to scream a dismissal of your expensive polished demo as broke snob sign on the dotted line for collateral, put their lives on loan for lunch money with the street value of cornstarch. Aided by the use of yesterday's hula loops, our refuse won't recoup. Will slab mullets evaporate, mist, bedrock bomber, Metro North incinerator, recycle dry averages into cinders you've heard only in Blitzkrieg birds, sight like farts from a flea exceeds the ranting of fractose sweet nothings out to pinpoint puncture this on point indescribable. Can't fetch with a frisbee Fido golden retriever, flamboyant, prolific statements of intent with flair for all. Mr. Ballbean push out the envelope with permutations pulled from the utility belt with enough brass balls to be himself. Dribble on my bib scribble. Are you deaf from amplify blow hearts through segmented holes that residue ventilated like a harmonica? Fresh, held upright in hand, a can of Glade potpourri in your atmosphere drenched by the scent of witch hazel astringent assimilants. Emit from fire resistant wipes. Wimps like nostrils helplessly played like 1-year-olds, screeching the answer to the question, can these lint filter, chewable, soak cycle selectors rinse me, hand washable, and deny my combustible force of fury digital? No!
Intrepid MC in representation of 3,
the tribe, pinnacle, Antipop Consortium, we rock
like Kilimanjaro. Are no stars left in the sky?
What is your malfunction?
Intrepid MC in representation of 3,
the tribe, pinnacle, Antipop Consortium, we rock
like Kilimanjaro. Are no stars left in the sky?
What is your malfunction?
Why is it that your mind is like a mausoleum at night, inhabited by empty cases, faces rotting away into jack-o'-lanterns, lampoon the moon for shining? Do you think you'll live for always? All day I sit and ponder. Do your dreams wander from your head like old men with Alzheimer's? You call yourself a rhymer, sometimes the you and us makes me feel like a clown. The homonym, hominid, how many minutes between the here and now will it take? Is it true? I heard you sold your child away, sold your seed the other day to crack into this game. There's no shame, everything rhymes with pain. The color of language stain, the canvas convert Art Deco into ghettos. Slow like rhinos, fighting to save their horns. Did you even mourn the death of your man? His chest collapsed, elapsed lens, camera elliptic stretch out end. You're all about the flash in the pan, grease fire. I find higher intellect in the hive of worker bees. Intrepid MCs in representation of 3, the tribe, pinnacle, Antipop Consortium, we rock like Kilimanjaro. Are no stars left in the sky?
What is your malfunction?
Intrepid MCs in representation of 3,
the tribe, pinnacle, Antipop Consortium, we rock
like Kilimanjaro. Are no stars left in the sky?
What is your malfunction?
I contemplate, levitate, meditate, crash a gate, eat your tapes, steal your crates, watch your pace, laugh through days, chase a phrase, purple haze, slightly crazed, violent rage, turn the page, burn the sage, light the stage, make you sways, the half man, half this drive, live scheme to scream through MC's brains with pain like Gene Simmons on crystal methane, lyric tongue lash, math twist game, my click, total the Wiz and Oz, dip through fog as I jog, turn myself to a frog, then back to a prince, all hail. The anthem, lantern, long john creep through dense smog, down the streets with heat, plus a Swiss Army knife, deep through memory, like an elephant, never forget my hellabent, eloquent, benevolent society, psst, snatch a body, lobotomy hobby, Mike Jalopy, junkyard bomb, boom, doom, next get stretched to cartoon, when I lift my brow to answer who, what, when, why, and how.
Savage, symphony, static, infinity. The acidic taste of laughter is bitter after the truth hits. That's the moment past the plastic pasture. Craft the image you had from innuendos. Pretend you're someone else for 15 seconds. Step into the costume, consume the malice through a platinum chalice. His head was filled with haunted houses, full of mice, open mouth, screaming for relief. Teeth blood red, candy apple, Halloween, jack-o'-lantern, mischief ran amok. I need a warm bath, wait, what do you consider? Considering this is the eve before the odd, your God is vinyl. Mind makes the world spin time and time again. We're all grown men, your clothes don't fit me. I'm strictly custom fit. The aggregate sum of this whole is 34. 30 more years plus 10 pairs of Bruno Magli's and hidden tape couldn't erase the tracing etched into his tongue. Decapitate, in its place another head grows. Expose the crypto enclosed in my power pack. Polyphonic before the beauty of chaos. Absent, urgent, abscess, excess agent of your overthrow. Wonderful undertow angling overview over you. Underbite, Wonder Mike, aka the missing parallel L in Morse code, the whisper. Master, dogmatic, mister, the oldest farce, harsh, abrasive, rhyme corrosive, time explosive. Poster boy for rhyme supremacy, and then it's me lined up in the pantheon. Replicated neon lingo saying beyond I don't need help. Self-mission, this one's all us. No crutch, you can't stand us single-handed.
Application of technique. Application of technique. Application of technique shall constantly expand. Application of technique. Application of technique. Technique shall constantly expand.
Quarterback's got the diagonal pass, first down, 7 to 10. 10 seconds left, I veer to the right, head tucked with sly lather, holding shit down like a bladder, yo. My dagger glistens and shifts like pistons in a V8. Cross knees weight bubbly and gold against pom-pom niggas flex like putty patrol. Range of power, sweet angelic hours of lessons, finer than flour, cooking ice sentences, gourmet deluxe. Century shift, dismissing article, top particle, drift through mist. 3 layers split through twilight, soul, first essence, flotation like duck feathers and pillow fights. Leather bongo, Congo, strong arm, Fondo, Mike Montel, Williams, Big Billion, stealing the sun from position. Splitting biotechnical spectacle, swollen testicle, blessed intellectual, top barrel, slice marrow, corporate merge power, canaveral, general power. Yo, throw in the towel, relax kid, you need to switch your sport, time short, I've caught just every emotion on the planet and slammed into the wall to find the core within the delft that stacks the shells of fine enthralled volumes of life's thoughts that lie caught in time, to bind your mind with shrines aligned for minds through time, under the bill of fate's toll.
Round and round, going the wrong way, can't find the right way. We'll leave you
lost. Round and round, going the wrong way, can't find the right way, will leave you lost. Round and round, going the wrong way, can't find the right way, will leave you lost. Round and round, going the wrong way, can't find the right way, will leave you lost. Round and round, going the wrong way, can't find the right way, will leave you lost. Round and round, going the wrong way, can't find the right way, will leave you lost.
Record at precisely 33 1/3 RPM.
You can't win, you can't win, 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 can't win, can't win, can't win, can't win.
Big world premiere, 85 style. My turntable burns, circle angles in MC's eyes. Crying squeals, can't focus like camouflage. Contacts, BC, deeper. In the self as I bust stealth. Detached bomb, nuclear meltdown. Your man lost 2 arms. Felt clown Barnum from my Bailey Ellie Alvin floor. Moving kneecap snaps to give your man zap on my sack. Yo, like Fifth Avenue. Stabbing through your grungy punch lines. When it's crunch time, I write dimes. Smoking inhale them to your neck. While cats is bouncing like a bad check. MCs can't move like Han Solo. Temporarily melted down in middle cactus on the dolo. Your fella should knock him out. I leave him like a Rolo. In fact, my style stays wicked like the 13th and 31st. With a hurts, through doom. I'd even cup of y'all like Chicken Little and consumed to have you laid out. Intoxified, slow death, carbon monoxide, suicide. 9/11 at your crib, you came home thinking everything was love, love, and heaven. Yo, please heat it up like microwaves at 7-Eleven.
You can't win if you keep on losing, so you need to get out of the race. You can't win if you keep on losing, so you need to get out of the race.
Unorthodox lock, interlocking circle, unbroken serpent swallowing its own tail to mark the millennium before and after. Aim to master my shortcomings, masking my disdain, pain with ink stained veins to bleed like markers. 2600 conscious inserted mark for combat through the maze of bleed. Through a monocle, beat the whole style. Vernacular wild like Rottweilers eating their own stillborn child. With little remorse, discourse, dystopian disco force. My opiate stopping the replicant, rhyme resplendent. Transcended midnight vampire assembly. Jugular beat, jugular blood, dismemorate.
Mentally unsettling, melody unsettling, welding, wielding weird things.
Don't talk to those weirdos with those weird flows. When the wind blows, the windows rattle, wheelbarrow, acapella, compelling, propelling you at yourself until you collide with you. Intro, spectrum analyzing. Spectres walk among you with no shell. Fell, rebounded, and resounded in your ear like true.
You can't win if you keep on losing, so you need to get out of the race. You can't win if you keep on losing, so you need to get out of the race. The room. There's lots and lots of nitwits, little bits, idiots, hard to recharge, remove like popcorn kernels in the feeling, acceptance of its limit, cowards, crippled, cringe, toes, the curvature of the eyes, refusing to blink, now play havoc on the senses, gone with the reliance of you, blind loyalty, old and discarded, suddenly appears with a gaping hole in his chest, that resembles a puckered mouth, a porthole, paving our autobahn, no limits, beta in transit sings, the anthem of molecule dance, made by Antipop Consortium elitists, improvement is modifying the wheel, from saline solution to the wonder bra, see now as we mid spark, annoy heads like pomade to improve your profile. Arcentric aesthetic strokes with a brush, breaking the ways like Luna. Poor spirited, lacking motive in abundance. Slapping over my left shoulder, no substitute. Salute the sterling scramble behind my steering wheel. Subscription strikes with a splash. True for missile you send blast. Saliva inject scorn. Aim to sterilize your stereotype. Seldom are we submissive. Shirt lifters on the day I swallow short-handed on the sofa. Scallywag second string short change. Less than do as you showboat. Name brands as walking billboard. Show without endorsements, short-lived from the shower. I've showcased shore to shore, exhibiting articles symbols and sentiments not self-loving. Tri-pinnacle, our past is your future. Sentinels, inseparable or solo. The motive behind our scroll segmentation delegates the delete of you deviants. A silo let off in kinky fur acts as the glands secreting our motto. Show no teeth.
Yo, let me see that beatbox for a minute.
Look at the stars. Yes. Why do you want to look at the stars? I live there.
Earl Blaize add the Heatrays.
The Heatrays. AC add the Heatrays.
The Heatrays.
Ball Beam add the Heatrays.
The Heatrays.
M. Sayyid add the Heatrays.
The Heatrays.
HP add the Heatrays.
The Heatrays. The Heatrays. The Heatrays. The Heatrays.
Pilot of a pattern divisible by the sum of three. Invisible, soulless, pivotal on the edge of itself, toppling over under the weight of collapsing dreams. Tears burst from the clouds with bad dreams at dawn. Style serpent, merchant, moving herds like scared cattle running from the brand name brand, and so-and-so's want labels. They will be scarred by the heat ray.
Impaired contaminants, shrinking your physical inventory from my acid-filled toy squirt gun terminology without barrier limitation. Letters and leech from the cage of golden era 88 nameplates. Resistance is futile. Evasion like running dry between raindrops. Drizzled in a Daryl Hannah, splashed like mermaids. No pearls in your oyster, so clam up. Symmetry of sonic image exuberance. Weaves an electrifying textural collage of innovation. Invoke the hostile reaction from hideous grandeur like traffic collision.
Beat triceratops, opulent populace populate the metropolis in an operatic tragedy starring the man with three heads. I said hello, no reply, my heat ray is too intense. Burning MCs to the right of me like the beat left foot forwards. Words will be my armor. Armor in the war of a crumbling monolith. Ego in the form of a humbling father's kiss. Armor in the war of a crumbling monolith. Ego in the form of a humbling father's kiss. Heat ray. Heat ray.
The Heat Ray.
Curses, foil your dirty dish deeds like aluminum. Difficult to dislodge, bewilderment engraved on faces. Hard to grasp without handlebars like an awkward lap dance. Her components thirst for oil when rusted, but moves with Tin Man mobility under the influence of glossy fragility. Half-hearted pursuits of sensationalism. Lost momentum like a soldier falling on his own sword. I wonder would invoking the past fall apart if not held by staples. Open mic night neophyte. I hope you break a leg on the way to the stage. Degrade most consoles with tonsil, esoteric ensuring sabotage. Around the world to reach the moon. Toll-free, heat ray accuracy patterns, hotspot are apparent.
Heat rays, pyrotechnic gaze, blaze a hole in you.
Heat rays.
Heat rays, inferno eyes set the night on fire.
Heat rays.
Heat rays, pyrotechnic gaze, blaze a hole in you.
Heat rays.
Heat rays, inferno eyes set the night on fire.
The paisley vested Middle Eastern, blessed Phoenician deck like Gleason, extra large crease, deacon, elder barge, trumpet 82, knee creaking deep, novel fight hovels of shaggletooth, ill bony coyotes that roam in the prairie, hunger for deals and gimmicks with eels. I squealed, the Mike Crichton, episode gory, X-File, body wart, space toward multi-million swarm attacking form with Hatchet, Davy Crockett, crooked style, elastic crack addict, evil smile, addict, spastic, democratic, Clinton frenzy, female gives a blowjob for Benzie, Huckleberry hound, blue dog from Smog, white suit, boss hog, greasy like Cuda, style mechanic dukes I give hazards to you bastards like a crash course taming baboons on acid.
As I watch the watch on the hand of time, every second is precious, every minute is mine, each hour is power, so our time is short, every mission possible, with ability to avoid, take one big breathtaking snort and contort and break into convulsions, reaching for support so I blew in through him. One dose of oxygen to ease the suffering, but that's temporary, you'll soon detach, dispatch. But too late, they take them away, so I'll save you on my canvas, hang you on the wall of my worldwide living room to the left side of my art deco, dirty underneath stucco, 2-room flat, you flat line, I roam the flatlands to find where the answer's at.
Heat rays. Heat rays.
Heat ray, primary boiling point annoyed with warp geometry. Heat ray. Heat ray, primary boiling point annoying with warp geometry. Heat ray. Heat ray, primary boiling point annoying with warp geometry. Heat ray, primary boiling point annoying with warp geometry.
Crushed out of the matter that molded man on earth from fire, water, air. I stare straight through birth itself, the Tyler stage, child, adolescent, teen, a man, unhesitant to land of heaven, sent metaphor, supercomputer, state trooper, Ookla, the mock prop, Duke like Spock up, universe unlock up, through thought processes, heads like Sharpton, Harkman, stand, watch new clouds land, shock a cop, found dead from vocal letter, spread across a whole Giuliani, local NYC Sumani, Indonesia microphone bionic, breeding season supersonic, raining like Seattle, Sean Kemp, I battle in the gym, win and relax. As shit gets dim, power outage, silence, violence, aerodynamic, boomerang slang to your whole crew. Refrain.
The answers are the place from which I came. I came through aggression, love, confusion, and pain, fire and rain, stress and strain, and pure brain matter from which I came. My aim unknown, my name alone. I live within the chromosome, the blood, the bone. To each his, to teach yours, to teach his. Connect the ends, collect the ends, protect the friends, make amends before they bulldoze your temple. Your matchbook house you should have built with steel, wood, copper, and grass. With your matchbook house, I got rooms made of glass with your matchbook house. My roof is Teflon and stealth. I use homemade tools and the power of God's help. I have some medicine that'll pick you up and make you vibrant, but I can't really describe it, but I can prescribe it. You can have it, it's all yours.
Placing heat in each crease of the beat through my mouthpiece. Inhale, pull, exhale, release. Come on, black, please ease up. You can't relate even when I state it in plain English. Your fiendish behavior gotcha stuck on this biz like vapors marinating in disorientation. Still can't make sense out of me. Mentality or application of technique forever shall constantly expand, leaving suckers stranded one step behind the program and incomplete. Nah, you ain't frontin' on the article, dope. Damn, it's hot. Gotta drop the scroll. It's coughing smoke. Pause, react, slow, but still got this rhyme flow by the throat. Pioneer of erect concertos that compose part of a blossom that grows twofold times 10, stimulating to the women and the men. So y'all above all, first of all, my mission is to be clear. Secondly, slide over so my brethren can slide up from the rear. Can't make sense out of me.
Musically, that speaks for itself. Disorientation.
In case we don't understand.
Disorientation.
Musically, that speaks for itself.
Still got this rhyme flow by the throat.
Live like wet fingers in the socket. When I let flows fly like flags in the wind. On this way to impact every aspect of my projection. Imports direct thoughts that leapfrog with phrases. Betrays no hint to agonize effort. Beam, it can't be no other. The upper cross exalted starting the frame. A stud like diamonds. You barely a big fish in the puddle. Grabbing the mic with no fingers. Reactions of fusion and fission in collision. Stepping up like a podium thinking you dope. You residue I rinse like soap. Leaving not enough for you to shove under a fingernail. Rubbing me wrong, got carpet burn. Slang like Selena, crushed like croutons. Cut up competitors like coupons. Dry as a bone like a desert who misses the rain. Some bullets I enjoy spraining my foot. Dancing on your ass. I'm neither violent nor lily white. I just prefer to get like Ben Hur and run you over tracks like chariots. Ignorance is high, as if it reached eternity and airborne. Weak minds are in flight as sentence goes on. Lies converge, hearing is receiving and open like pores in every orifice. Equilibrium and vertigo shifty as two-legged tables. Disorientation, ground, a color of sound, a burnt bridge. Musically that speaks for itself. The blank slate's a fire spitters. Musically that speaks for itself. Disorientation.
In case we don't understand.
Disorientation.
Musically that speaks for itself.
Still got this rhyme flow by the throat.
High priest, extracurricular, illustrator, fuck a president, nominate priest for a dictator, separate you like binary fission, envision division of good and evil, believe that you will perish if you don't choose, confuse over which side of the cradle will the creator place you, in case you don't understand. Remember Iraq, remember Iran, remember dismembered bodies and MCs and SPs melting at ground zero. Adjust your vision, grand exquisite, lyric, verbalizer, witness to fire, break down rhymes to enzymes in my saliva, deliver. I'm the lava, futuristic describer of cities enclosed in plastic bubbles. You spell trouble, P-R-I-E-S-T. My ESP, harder than SP-1200 snare taps. Over bear tracks, snap like bear traps. Did you hear that? You weren't listening. case you don't understand.
Ignorance is high.
You can't relate even when I say it.
You blink, I think with synchronicity, split my body mode simplicity shit. 15 places at the same time, speaking the gospel. The optical illusion who obstacle the institution of impossible word resuscitation and execution.
Electrocution, emergency broadcast beacon, reaching, expand the bandwidth, stand beyond the abandoned sarcophagus. Brimstone palm in the esophagus of the dragon breathing apocalypse.
Spit out shit, get incredible responses from these unearthly creatures and androgynistic monsters. Haunts the every move.
Pattern, exercise, no discretion when pressing the boundaries. Surround the beat like street lights on nights with mics and lateral battle moves. To all crews, MCs, freeze.
What am I? What am I? What am I? What am I? What am I?
The acapella block rock, a shocker off the top of the roof, fly MC entity.
Me proceed in slave fragment images enhanced by system of our compulsions, transcripts transparent as captivity caged by MCs in a flock of thousands pecking at sand.
The super soaker, vein choker, poker face, straight hatred, stay red, dead cloud, brought back to life, Mike Majestic, untested, destined to rest among the best of the system, solar, North Polar, control of the mic MC, the pattern laser.
Reverse release, quick kick back, impact, cave in, crush on contact, knock out your contact. When they come back, call cabanicons, causing wreckage, crumbling carnage, carnivorous to calm, inside a park that applies sauce and charm.
The to the break of your neck MC, with the impact of a wrecking ball to the back of the head, black rock or rap, don't look back. Times 2, high score on Galaxian, axiom tracks become one of many collision, precision, incision within your skull case.
Next twist, turn off selected words, Earl Blaize, double effects, you triple take flexing nerves, revented the nerd, seen in blurs, only the sound of words blur, now you remember when men get dismembered.
What can I say about MCs? What couldn't I say about MCs? Every heart-turning insult will be looked as praise for their demise. The bastard odious life. Look at everyone hide their celebration by sipping tears from raised champagne glasses. I hope they are buried so deep, even the worms and the maggots couldn't breathe.
What am I? 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 What am I?